Hi, this is Grammy from Grammy and Grandpa Read, and today I have a book for you called Duck for Turkey Day. It's by Jacqueline Jules and illustrated by Kathryn Mitter. To get ready for Thanksgiving, Tuette's class sang turkey songs and made pine cone turkeys. They all talked about pilgrims and Native Americans. See you on Monday, Mrs. Cook said as the bell rang. Have a great turkey day. Tuette was excited about Thanksgiving holiday. They could get 3 days off from school, but there are something important she had to talk to Mama about. Mama, Tuette said, as soon as she got home, we need a turkey for Thanksgiving. No, we don't, Mama smiled. We'll buy duck at the market. But everybody else has turkey, Tuette said. That afternoon, Benoit arrived from New York. Tuette hugged her grandmother. We're having duck for Thanksgiving dinner. I know, Benoit said. We're using my recipe from Vietnam. Everybody else has turkey. Our family likes duck better, said Benoit. Back home, Tuette went to her bedroom. She pulled out her pine cone turkey out of her backpack. Mama and Benoit don't know the rules about Thanksgiving, she told the turkey. Tuette counted the money in her wallet, $12. It might be enough to buy a turkey at the market. On Wednesday, Mama drove Tuette and Benoit to the Saigon supermarket. Tuette held her wallet in her hand. Inside the store, she saw all sorts of vegetables. She saw fish and pork and duck and chicken and beef and shrimp, but no turkey anywhere. Tuette watched Benoit talk to the man at the counter. He handed her a package. This duck will be delicious, Benoit told Tuette. Tuette put her wallet in her pocket. The next morning, good cooking smells filled the house. Tuette peeked into the kitchen. Soon all the kinds of food would be put on the table, but there was no turkey. Tuette ran to her room and brought back the pine cone turkey she had made in school. Now there's a turkey on our table, she said to herself, and she felt a little better. Her cousins Kim Lee and Min came over at 3. They played tag outside until the grown-ups were ready to eat. Did you know we're having duck for Thanksgiving dinner? Tuette asked her cousins. Yum, said Kim Lee. I love duck. With spicy sauce, said Min. Mama called them inside for dinner. Kim Lee and Min ran up the steps, but Tuette walked slowly. Was she the only one that knew that Thanksgiving was Turkey Day? I'd like to give thanks, Daddy said when they sat down at the table, for our home and our family, for America, Benoit said, raising her glass. For all this good food, Min said, picking up his fork. I'm hungry. Everyone laughed and passed their plates to be filled. Tuette had a little bit of everything, but she had seconds of the duck. She loved spicy duck and the dark meat. When it was time to say goodbye, everybody hugged. What a great Thanksgiving day, Kim Lee told Tuette. It has been wonderful, Tuette thought. This with a lot of good food and family fun. But what would Mrs. Cook say about eating duck on Turkey Day? On Monday morning, Mrs. Cook gathered the class on the story rug. How was your turkey day, she said. Tyler raised his hand. My grandpa came. We played football. That's nice, Mrs. Cook said. Who else saw grandparents? Tuette raised her hand along with her other classmates. Who saw cousins? Mrs. Cook asked. Tuette raised her hand again. Who liked to talk about their dinner? Mrs. Cook looked around the room. Tuette put her hand down. Tears burned in her eyes. Is something wrong? Mrs. Cook asked gently. We didn't have turkey, Tuette blurted out. We had duck. For a moment, the class was quiet. Then Fong raised his hand. We didn't have turkey either. We had noodles and chicken. We had lamb, said Tarek. We had roast beef, said Jonathan. We had enchiladas, said Carolina. We had tofu turkey, Amy said. Mrs. Cook smiled. It doesn't matter what you eat on Thanksgiving as long as you have good time with family and friends. After school, Tuet hurried home. Mama, she called when she opened the door. I have a new name for Thanksgiving in our house. It's called Duck Day. That's cute. Really, the most important thing is to remember to be thankful because it's Thanksgiving. Many of us do have turkey for Thanksgiving, but that doesn't have to be. One year I remember we had pizza. I hope you liked this book and please subscribe to our channel.